Ostinato said, if there's a way that Ostinato can come back, then well, that's relieving.
Yeah.
And Raphael is...
Fortunately, the Mars Shadow did not really elaborate on that.
Yeah, I mean, bro was confused because that's the first
Yeah.
because the embodiments of life and death previously were Xerneas and Veltal, but they're kind of dead. So the
What?
last remnants of that are Marshadow. Also, Jacob, that was the entire plot of Order of Eternity.
Why did they kill? Whatever. I'll
Because they
probably
were
ask Adam.
trying to cause the apocalypse. Jacob, I told you about this campaign. I would tell you all the things that I had planned. Just like how I talked to Rob about the things I had
I'm
planned.
gonna be honest, I completely forgot that Xerneas was an antagonist in that.
Yeah, anyways. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, Misha and Chef, do you guys have anything to say? Otherwise we'll just have you guys go to your rooms and rest.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this out loud. Does should Kara be arrested?
By the corrupt Don Juan authorities, or who?
By the people on the on the Cobalt Isle.
What if we, like, leave that to my dad?
Yeah, I'm thinking
I
of
don't
asking
know.
Ostinato's father whether or not Kara should be arrested for killing his son.
But also, your parents could help deal with that. So, yeah, that checks out.
Since your dad is the head of the, what was it, the Crown of
The
Thorns?
Vanguard.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The Van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raphael's like, well, it is unfortunate to think about. I think that it is likely the best course of action.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, we shall simply leave her be. And Gemma's like, why did that happen? Whatever.
If you go ahead and do that, my dad will have to learn that her/our family are responsible for both my and my mom's death.
Oof.
I'm telling him that too.
Actually, yeah.
If Chef knew that.
Did I think...
Chef does know that, because that was
Kara.
revealed in front of the Archaliodon.
Yeah, Kara did reveal that. Kara did explain herself.
That lore is revealed, in fact.
So, yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Side question: is Calamity and Damien on the ship?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, they are, but they are both resting since both of them had been KO'd previously.
Can Misha pick up on them, because that is quote unquote the only family she has?
Yes, you can do that. Do the rest what was it? Chef, do you also wish to go and rest?
I initially go to my room to rest, but then remember that room has the bunk that Ostinato was also sleeping in, and then choose to go to a different room instead.
Oh. So you guys head over and...
Oh my god, it's just over there?
Yes!
Ah!
Where else was I gonna put it? And yeah, Kara is in her own room and she is just completely separated from everyone and is just... yeah.
I'm gonna go over here.
And Gemma's at first going to, like, check on her, but then is just gonna leave.
Misha's gonna check up on her brother first, because she watches that thing KO'd her brother.
All right, so you walk in and you see Damien is sleeping. He has several bandages wrapped around him, so he's tired, but he's okay. And he actually like he opens one eye. He's like, "Huh, Misha?
Hey,
Hey,
you doing okay?
I'm fine." Did we win?
Yeah, we won it all.
Oh,
The Charladon fight at Landorus, it's all over.
oh, great. Oh, my head hurts. And he just like sort of like turns over and goes back to sleep.
Get rest, little brother. And she walks out to check on Calamity.
Calamity's like, "Oh, hello, Misha. How are you?"
I'm fine. How are you?
Better. I do feel sorry for Slim's family. I hope that
Same.
they can recover from this.
Yeah. So do I. I know you've known Slim longer, but it still hurts.
It does. I've lost many close ones. And while yes, part of me is willing to accept it, it doesn't make it hurt any less.
I get it.
Get some rest, child. You need it.
Alright. And she just walks out. And goes to the room where Gemma is to just lay down.
Gemma's like, "Hey, Misha, did you ever manage to find my Megastone? That Gothitelle forced me to leave it."
Yeah, we did. I think Sheriff has it, but I know he'll give it to you soon. Once we're split out.
I'll ask him in the morning. I'm exhausted.
It's been a rough few days.
All right, and you guys tuck in for the night, and we go back to. We fast forward to the present. Iron Athymos, you have just finished watching the security tape as it has ended with the confrontation against Landorus, and you see as these people are carrying a container holding an Electros. And Iron Bundle's like, "Hey, Electros, isn't that Hey, Athymos, you were a... What was it? What was that Pokemon? Jugglis goes Tynamo. Right, yeah.
Dynamo.
Yeah, doesn't that evolve into that? I think.
Yeah, it's odd. I feel like it can't just be coincidence, but
And then Iron
I
tries.
don't know. I don't know how to feel about it.
Iron tries is like, "Hold on, let me check on that. Let me see if I can find any data on this." Oh, yeah. Apparently, this is a body, like an actual like corpse, belonged to an Electros named Ostinato, member of the Dine N Dashers. Apparently, had been what? Killed by a Marowak that was his ally. And everyone's like, "What the heck? Killed by his own ally? Betrayed? That's brutal." So,
And
Iron Athymos, this feeling of, I want to call it, Jack, how exactly did Ostinato feel during the confrontation against Kara?
as it started, the first part he was just desperate to like kind of settle things down to de-escalate. But I guess as it ended, it's kind of like a weird. I guess I'd say it's kind of a weird, bittersweet, kind of like a sense of peace, but also kind of like not guilt, just maybe kind of regret, I guess.
So that is exactly what Iron Athymos feels right now. Feels this sense of like regret,
Or like regret but resolution at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I guess.
yeah, like a weird sense of closure, but also regret. So you like this feeling like resonates with you with this with the description of what happened. So we feel like it could be connected, but you are confused because you'd assume that you'd feel like betrayed or angry.
I feel right now though. I think one thing I do feel is I don't trust that group now. I don't know anything more, but I'm initially now hesitant when having from what I've seen from the security footage.
Oh, interesting. Like what
I feel like I'm
exactly-
connected somehow, but I think that's who I was, but I only know that from an external perspective. I'm not that person anymore, as far as I can know.
Interesting.
It feels weird to step into someone else's life, but also I was, without any further context, murdered by one of my own allies. So
Yeah.
I'm not angry. Like I don't feel like a sense of like hatred or anything, but I also don't. I feel a sense of great unease thinking about that group
Cause
and like apprehension.
yeah, cause like what was I gonna say? Cause you do like the security footage did show like it did show like even beforehand before the fight with the Archaludon and Landorus. So you did see Misha, Gemma, and Chef confront. Or like I mean, you saw an Eevee, you saw two Eevees, a Sableye, an Absol, and a weird-looking Toxapex confront that Marowak, and you could assume it likely was in regards to that Electros's death.
So what I'm thinking now is it's complex enough of a situation that if I run into them, I'm not revealing my identity.
Oh,
At least not at first.
Okay.
So, because I don't trust. Like, sure, they stood up for me, but that's only in this one specific moment, and the only other context I have is that the other one killed me.
Exactly.
So,
yeah,
I'm extremely nervous about them.
All you can recollect from your previous life is feelings. You don't have any memories except for like a faint memory of.
It also just feels kind of like not wrong, but just kind of weird to like just step in and say, "Oh, I'm Ostinato," but I'm clearly not. Like I am, but I am not at the same time because I kind of have like I have the feelings, I guess, but I don't have any of the memories, any of kind of like my entire life story up until that point, other than this one specific moment that I learned secondhand.
Pretty much. And Iron Valiant like places a hand on your shoulders, like, well, I think we'll take time to process this later. Treads, why don't you just why didn't you copy that data over onto some sort of drive so we can view it elsewhere in more safer circumstances? Right, yeah, I can do that. And actually, I'll try to see if we can find a way out of here. Okay, I think if we take this pathway, it'll lead us to a warp point that'll take us to a harbor, and we should be able to take a ship. Okay, but where to? I honestly don't think that there'd be any place for us to really go without sticking out. Do you know where those Pokemon that were here before went? Let me check. And he goes...
Sorry, it just booted me out of the call for like the last 10-15 seconds. What happened?
Oh, basically they're just trying to
download the stuff? That's the last thing I heard.
Download information and try to find a way out. But they're also trying to be like, okay, where do we go? And Tread's looking around, like, what the heck is this? Does anyone know does the name Cobalt Island ring a bell to anyone? Iron Athymos, roll me a d20. Okay, yeah. The name rings a bell to you, actually. It does sound familiar.
Yeah, I got like a weird sense of deja vu. Like I don't know anything specific about it, but like sounds about right.
So do you vocalize this?
Yeah, I'm saying the name feels familiar, but like I don't know anything else other than that.
And Iron Tread's like, okay, in that case, let me look into this is project. This is protocol Cobalt Island Siege and registered home island of the Dine N Dashers. Athymos, I think this might be your home? Question mark? Or, I mean, I guess your previous home before, you died. And Iron Thorns is like, well, I'm like, at least one of us is able to find out what our previous life was like. So
yeah, I feel bad for the others, but there's not much I can do about it right now.
And then Iron Moth goes, so should we go there? I mean, it might be hard to explain ourselves. Like, oh, hey, this guy may or may not be your dead friend. Can you
And I haven't vocalized this to them, but I'm gonna tell them now. I don't think, at least right now, I would want to reveal that information. And I feel like a great sense of unease thinking about them from what I saw.
And Iron Valiant's like,
but I don't know where else to go either, per se.
Iron Valiant is like, don't worry. Like I said before, take the time to process it. We should focus on evacuation.
Yeah.
Do you have any qualms with us going to this Cobalt Island?
Not necessarily, no. I think we should need a vessel first
Very
to get
well.
off this.
All right. Treads, lead the way to the harbor. And they're like, on it. Okay. And after a few more typings, they proceed to secure a drive. And we'll say that Treads hands it to you, Athymos. Okay.
All right.
And the harbor is this way. And you guys head out away from this, the lab, and eventually find yourselves in this hangar area. And Iron Athymos, the first thing you see is several other robots that look identically to you. Or at least the robot you're possessing.
Yeah. That's kind of creepy, but are they alive, or like are they moving around?
Yeah,
or
they are moving around, and they are they're inspecting stuff, doing general maintenance and things like that. And then this one over here and is like, halt, state in a very like monotone robotic voice, state your directive.
My directive is to leave here.
Under whose orders?
Do I know Sylph's name?
Yes.
Okay, I'll say it's Sylph.
And then the robot in front of you is like you see a large loading reticle appear on their faceplate. It's like, orders understood, carry on, and then they proceed to just like walk away.
Yippee! Like, that was closer than necessary, but let's just hijack this boat real quick.
All right. I will say that this
commandeer.
Yeah. So this hangar, like you are looking from above. This boat is like below you, so you're on the second floor of this hangar. And also, I'm going to give you. Actually, oh god, I'd have to do this one at a time. I'm gonna make it so that you can control all of these tokens. That way, I don't have to do them myself.
Yay! I love more we're supposed to die than did. I was too good with my action economy.
Yeah, and I was awful with my balancing.
Also, the rolls.
Oh my god! Don't remind me. Oh my god! Don't remind me. But yeah, so you proceed to carry on like normal. Everyone else just follows your lead. They just do not say anything. They try not to stand out, and you just like, do you like try to, look around, see what's going on up here, or you just make a direct beeline towards the stairs?
From what I'd seen, there's nothing particularly interesting, and I figure I figured there's a possibility that we trigger something by trying to leave in the boat, so I'm trying to get off as soon as I can, that I've now kind of pushed them away. I got the robots off our necks, so I'm just trying to take advantage of that while we can. So I'm just going to skedaddle to the boat.
Alright, you do so, and eventually find yourself on the first floor of the hangar.
Alrighty. Does anyone know how to drive a boat?
And everyone's like,
I'll take that as a no. We're just going to have to figure it out.
Iron Bundle's like, I mean, I'm a water type, so maybe I could be able to... And Iron Jug is like, I don't think that's how it works. And Iron Moth's like, I do recall seeing some virtual articles just left in the cyberspace that involved vehicle maintenance, so I believe I might be able to wing it. And then they just look at their wings. No pun intended.
And I do actually laugh at that one. It's a dumb joke, but I like dumb jokes.
And Iron Valiant's like, well, in that case, that's our best bet. Let's be on our way. Get out of here as soon as possible. And Iron Thorns is like, yes, finally, I can get out of here. Trans is like, shame that Hands couldn't join us. Yep. And Valiant's like, we all went into this knowing that some of us might not walk out. I'm just grateful that we didn't.
We were lucky as we were.
Exactly.
Lucky for sure. That's the word.
Exactly. Yeah, lucky in the sense that you got a whole bunch of crits. Anyways, so in that case, you guys successfully, we'll just say that you guys successfully managed to hijack the ship, and after some time, you departed from the hangar.
I'm kind of sad because Hans was one of the ones I was more attached to. It was just so sad.
He was a silly, goofy guy that liked to punch things.
I know.
So now we return back to the map of the archipelago, and
do we know where the heck we are?
There is like a navigation system provided on the boat, so you guys are able to navigate it and point out, oh, Cobalt Island's this way, let's go this way. And so you guys head up and make your way there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, going back to the others, it is nighttime, and everyone is resting.
Alright, Jacob, are you still alive? Oh no.
Jacob. Oh, continue.
Bro's not gonna know anything that happened in the past 30 minutes.
That's fine.
Again.
Anyways, so in that case, Micha, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Let me do it on.
I think Bro went on an extended side quest getting his laundry. Dang. Oh, that's better.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. So yeah. Micha. So yeah, Gemma is gonna be honk shooing. But Micha, you wake up to hear the sound of wood beam broken apart.
Oh, that can't be good.
Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom for a moment. What happened?
Micha is hearing noises.
The voices.
Oh, I'm still asleep. Okay.
Make me a perception check.
Me? Okay.
Yes.
Jacob, how much of the whole thing with Athymos were you present for?
I was muted, though I was still kind of listening. I was doing a bit of my laundry, but I could still hear.
Gotcha.
So I, Jacob, know that you are hesitant to go to the island despite it being the only place that you know of, and you don't want to reveal yourself as Ostinato.
You, oh my god, you could have worked with me forever. You were paying attention.
Alright, so, Chef, you do hear some noise, but, like, you don't, you, like, kind of, like, pass it off as just the waves crashing against the ship, and so you just go back to sleep. However, Micha, you were woken up by this noise.
Wait, what's this about Bestie got slandered? What?
You got slandered.
For what?
For spacing out all the time. Bessie spaced out for the insult about him spacing out.
Okay. Well, it's also just that I didn't hear. I'm assuming Glastine said it. I didn't hear
Yes.
a word Glastine said because
But yeah,
she's very glitchy.
Misha, do you step? So you step out of your room?
Yep.
All right. So you step out to see Kara, who is currently just taking barrels and boxes and just breaking them apart and then tying them together to form what looks like a raft. And she's like, "Oh, sorry. I was being too loud. I didn't mean to wake you up. Just don't mind me. I'm sorry."
What are you doing?
Is Bessie trying to get out of having to talk to my family? Because I think Jacob should, if Jacob found out that she was trying to get out of it, Jacob would not be up for that. Or Chef, sorry, not Jacob.
I hear everything.
Uh-huh.
I am not pleased about this.
Well, you don't know.
Yeah, chef,
She hasn't
you
said
are
anything.
asleep, chef.
You're asleep.
Yeah, I
and
know,
she
which
hasn't
is
said
why
anything.
I'm staying muted.
But yeah, Kara's like, I don't even know why you guys took me with you. I was expecting you guys to just leave me in the capital. They deserve it after all. After what I did to Ostinato. So I've decided that I'm leaving.
Please don't do that.
You can't convince me. I made up my mind. Besides, it's either this or probably have Chef go all rage mode and try to kill me in my sleep. Honestly, I wouldn't blame him.
He would have to go through me first if you would want to do that.
Still, I
mean, Car's gone through one of the Dine N Dashers already.
I don't want to hurt anyone anymore. I screwed up. I was an idiot. I took out all my frustrations on him when you guys are the only people who have ever treated me fairly, and this is how I say thanks.
Or what you are is not an idiot. What you were was manipulated. You were tricked. That's what.
I should have taken it out on Zenith, not Ostinato. He acted in revenge for his mother, and he was a kid back then. A young child. I should know better by now. This is why I got banished in the first place.
Is Kara any different than that young child?
I'm nothing more than a burden. So just let me go. Please. And as she says this, she tightens the last knot of rope around the small raft. This isn't much of a raft, but whatever. Maybe I'll...
Misha, do you summon Chef now?
Who knows?
I'm not getting Chef because I know he's probably still a bit peeved at her. So, and I know he's probably just gonna leave her alone. Probably just gonna let her do it. I'll leave him alone. Yes, I do think. But
and so Car's just gonna be like, if I'm lucky, then the waves won't take me. Although I don't really care anymore. Goodbye, Misha. As she starts to drag the raft.
So Micha's going to immediately turn to a Sylveon and just stop her. Basically stop her from pulling the raft in the turn stopping her.
Make me an athletics check.
Alright. Yeah.
Whew, just barely. All right. So, and then Kara just yanks off. Is like, let go, please. Just stop.
Kara.
Now, how much noise is being made by this whole altercation at this point?
Not enough to wake them up yet, or wake anyone else up yet. Keyword yet.
Yippee.
Kara, I already lost 2 friends. Don't make me lose another.
I'm not your friend. I revoked that ever since I killed Ostinato. So just, you're better off forgetting about me. Now please, I won't ask this again. Let me go. And she then just continues to drag the raft and then leaves. Ostinato, you now wake after hearing those noises.
Ostinato?
But, I mean, not Ostinato, Chef, sorry. Chef, you awake, but you weren't able to make it out, but you did hear, like, some weird noises happening. But you couldn't notice anything.
What is this? I get out of the hammock. I look. Misha, what are you doing up? Wait, why are you with Sylveon? Wait, is something wrong?
I'm going after Kara.
What? Wait, she's gone?
She left, feeling guilty about what she had did. She left. I tried to stop her.
If she truly felt guilty, she would have stayed to face the consequences. She's just running away like a coward.
That's why I want to go after her right now.
Alright.
You coming with?
Yes.
I feel like Jack is gonna have an aneurysm in the morning when the Dine N Dashers are gone again.
Alright, one sec.
There we go, my mouse is working again.
Alright.
You'll probably have a faster attempt at getting to her.
Alright.
Best he can go Vaporeon nest when we swim towards.
So
the
you guys
ship.
proceed to follow. However, by the time that you guys get up to the top, you hear a splash, and then I don't have an actual tile for the raft, so just use your imagination. But yeah, you see as Kara is already gotten to the has already left the ship.
Can I jump down onto the raft?
First, put your token down.
Okay. Can I try and go after the raft?
What is your jump capability?
My jump capability? Well, I have a jump of 1, but I can jump into the water and then swim 6.
Okay, and this is
The-
9.
Well, yeah.
So
And then I'm gonna go for the dash to get an
Yeah,
additional
the
3.
silly sprint action. Yippee.
There.
My swim is 8.
hold on. Pause, please. The ship is currently moving at a steady pace, being pushed by the wind. The raft does not have a sail. So
Okay.
it is basically being pulled back.
Okay. I'm fine with abandoning the ship.
Mitch should just go in a sense and tries to catch up.
So, Chef, are you sure about this?
Yeah, sure.
Are you sure about that?
All right, fine.
Jeff doesn't really think about the consequences. He sees it's hard to say friend at this point.
Mm-hmm.
but he sees someone that's throwing their life away.
I love how Chef is becoming more and more like Ostinato as the adventure continues.
Alright. As that is happening, Kara's like, go away, Chef. I don't want to hurt anyone else.
If you truly felt that way, you'd come with us.
Just leave me be. Please.
You know as well as I do that won't get through my head.
Please. I don't. Leave me alone.
Number one, you're going to die if you stay on the ocean like this.
I don't care! Just back away. I don't want to have to try anything. But I will.
You may not care, but for some reason I still do. Despite everything you've done, I still do care. Despite you killing Ostinato, somehow, I still care whether you live or die.
Why? Why do you care about me? No one else has. No one should care. Not my own family. Not you.
Because despite that, you've helped us in the past.
So?
You've cared for us before. And I don't think Ostinato would want you to throw your life away like this. I sure don't. You don't get to choose how you go out after doing what you've done.
And Kara just stares. He's like, I don't know what to do anymore. And she just drops her club and just starts sobbing uncontrollably.
I start pulling the raft back.
All right. What is your power stat?
I have a power of 4.
We'll say that you can do that, but you are doing that very slowly. And Jack has been Jack has been like half asleep. However, like hearing the movements, he's like, hey, what are you guys doing here? You should be resting.
Help!
Late night swim.
Urchin overboard.
Urchins can swim. I basically try to like throw my ribbons out to try to like help Chef pull both of them in.
And Jack's like, hold on, stupid kids. Can't keep herself out of danger. And Jack literally just spins his whole wheel and proceeds to just drift the ship so that eventually Chef can catch up.
Okay. I throw Kara back onto the ship.
I catch her.
And
I catch her to make sure, and I pull you in as well.
Alright, and Kara is just sobbing. And she's just like, I'm sorry.
Do you really want to pay us back for what you've done?
Yes.
I think Chef now has a greater justification to ask for Bessie to be arrested. Bessie's a travel risk now.
Not really a travel risk, but more of a risk to herself.
Risk to escape, yeah.
If you truly want to repent for your actions, then let's go back to the Cobalt Isle, where we'll turn you into the authorities. And the authorities and Ostinato's father will judge what is to be done.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, out of game, I had been doing the laundry and pacing, thinking about what I was going to be saying to Kara, so this was just building up.
Oh my god.
So you were literally preparing. Okay, I was like, you really said that really.
I was like, when she said she wasn't afraid to like lift her club, I was like, is Jacob just gonna say like, oh what, you're gonna do it to me what you did to Ostinato too?
Oh my god! Whoa!
No.
I thought you were gonna say,
you're
just gonna do it again? Like, are you no better now? Is this who you really are then?
Oh my god!
Cut.
The drama!
No, but I had, like, what I usually do is I stew on arguments, and I knew what was gonna come.
Oh, wow.
And when Kara was leaving, I then started getting angry. I was like, no, I had all this prepared. No!
Oh my god, okay.
My yapping planning will go to waste. No!
So true. Literally, my plan was to literally have her leave, but nah, you convinced her. You convinced her to face the consequences.
Thank you for not making me roll for that.
Honestly, the role playing alone was like, okay, nah, I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him.
Yeah, you gotta give props.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
these bonuses.
All right, and then okay, so you guys proceed to retreat for the night, and then eventually, oh, hi John. He's on the
Hello
roll.
there.
He's on the roll 20. What is it?
Bro
What
is
is bro
joined.
doing? What is bro doing?
Hey Layla, quick
up?
question: how many long rests have we gotten since that whole battle with Dangerous?
Enough to fully restore your injuries. That's for sure.
Thank you.
I told you I was giving you a break, okay? Besides, you're going straight from the capital.
You're getting a battle break, and
Yeah.
instead you're not getting an emotional break.
Yeah. Yeah, because like the amount of time you went straight from the capital to one of the most southern islands in the archipelago, so it would definitely take at least a few days to reach there.